man. 122 pounds, 10-5, man. Watch the Good Fellas Sports TV, bro.
Here's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Watch
Good Fellas Sports.
Good Fellas, bro.
All right, we're in the building. Jermall, Charlo, they had a press conference you didn't know yesterday for the Sulecki fight, and it sounds to me, I'm gonna play it. It sounds like he's saying that, and he's been saying this, that he gonna just keep fighting. You know, the type of guys he fighting until the Canelo fight presents itself, and that's pretty much what he's doing. And it's turning a lot of fans off, but it's gonna always be a lot of other fans that there's gonna always be a lot of other fans that's gonna always, just ride with the wrong, And you gotta understand, people didn't got into boxing or created box communities because the others used to do that. You know what I'm saying? They created communities because the others then done that. Now think about that for a minute, because of the others then done that. They didn't create a whole communities because, this is what the Philippines was doing for Pacquiao. This is what the white people was doing for some of the, British fighters and whatever they came from, and this, that, and the third. And now the very same, black people, the black box communities, the very same people, they've done that. This is what they've done, this very same thing. They become the very same hypocrites. They become hypocrites. That's what they became, hypocrites. They doing the same thing. And I'm explaining that comment. Just give me a minute. But hold on.
Because I was reading about this fight, and it seems like a number of people have written, and it said, and listen, this is no disrespect at all to Mache at all, but it says, why is Charlo taking on these fights and not taking on more high-profile fights, especially in his prime? How do you respond to that criticism, Maul? It seems like people want to see you in these big-time fights, whether it's Benavidez or whomever, and saying, why are you fighting Sulecki?
Sulecki is a good challenger. A lot of people might not know him. He's a foreigner, but he's a good challenger. He's been in there with some top competition. Like I said, he lost. Demetrius, he lost. Those people use him as a stepping stone. So at this time, Canelo has another fight scheduled with Golovkin. Benavidez just fought, so he's still on suspension. It's perfect timing right now, to get in there with a guy who's a good challenger like Sulecki. So I'm ready. Whatever he, he said he's able to make the adjustments and beat my tactic. They all talk until they get in it. Once they finally feel the power, they feel the aggression, and he's gonna have to survive. And we'll see everything they talk about. He looked like he's gonna make out to be a good fight.
So you heard him, he called him a stepping stone. He said Canelo, what's going on with Canelo. Then he said Benavidez is on suspension. Now, most of y'all know that from BoxRec, but y'all know after you fought, the commission put you on suspension so you can't jump back into the ring right away. So you see when them be, where they used to go to somebody BoxRec and they just fought, won or lost, and they say they suspended by the commission, So he just talking about he suspended because he just fought. So that suspension to be uplifted in like a couple weeks, but he not gonna hop back into the ring a couple weeks later. So what he was saying is, Benavidez just fought Canelo. He got stuff. He ain't gonna fight me. So I'm gonna just keep fighting dudes like Sulecki. And Brian Custer, asked him again, or media the member asked him again. He danced around the question. So y'all know what the game plan is. You know what I'm saying? He telling y'all that, and I got some more news on him coming later and his brother. So be on the alert. All right. But what he telling y'all is that he ain't fighting nobody until he fight Canelo Alvarez. That's pretty much what he's saying. Now, he might not have no choice. He might not have no choice. He might have to get in there and knuck a few buck with David Benavidez sooner or later. But I heard through the grapevine that Benavidez was fighting Caleb Plant next. But that always changed. Plant supposed to be fighting Anthony Durrell. He can easily lose to Anthony Durrell. So So yeah, he can easily lose to Anthony Durrell. So he basically what he's saying, like, bro, he told y'all. Didn't he say before, I'm gonna keep fighting guys like Montiel, and I got some news coming on Montiel later. He said I'm gonna keep fighting guys like Montiel. I'm gonna keep fighting guys like Sulecki. He just told y'all, he fights Sulecki. He didn't fight Lara. Him and Lara could have fought. And Lara said, well, I'm tired of the top guys like turning me down. You know who he was talking about? Jermall Charlo. That's one of the guys he talking about. They literally fighting like a week of each other or a couple weeks of each other, a few weeks of each other. They could have just fought each other. He's saving himself for Canelo, bro. And that's exactly what it is. And, people going to sit there and always justify tomfoolery in boxing because he black or because he from Houston or because he from Texas or whatever, because he from the South. That's why they always going like, you know what I'm saying? They always going to justify his tomfoolery. And that's just being honest. They always going to justify somebody's tomfoolery. They justified Errol Spence said, well, I'm riding my horses, not fighting Terrence Crawford. They started saying, well, Terrence Crawford didn't do this and Terrence Crawford didn't do that. And Terrence Crawford should compromise and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And then once again, with that goofy foo-foo ass, here they go again. He called out Benavidez, and then, nobody asked him to fight Benavidez. He called out Benavidez, and now here they go again. Well, David Morrell is calling out Benavidez, and Benavidez don't want to fight David Morrell. Why you picking on Charlo? Well, Charlo called out Benavidez. What David Morrell got to do with Jermall Charlo calling out David Benavidez? And why is David Benavidez looking back fighting David Morrell? David Morrell got 6 fights. He fights somebody named Calvin Henderson. Nobody heard of Calvin Henderson. Almost nobody heard of him. He not fighting Fedor Shuvanov. He not fighting Chris Eubanks. He not fighting Zach Parker. He fighting Fedor Shuvanov. He fighting Calvin Henderson. So what has David Morrell done but talk shit? Same thing with Canelo. With Charlo, with Canelo. All you doing is talking. You're gonna talk your way into a fight. Well, David Benavidez don't want to fight Morrell. You see Morrell calling out David Benavidez. Why you picking on? Well, Charlo called me out. And Charlo been a 2-time world title holder, champion in boxing. Charlo bring more money than David Morrell. But that's what these sucker niggas do, bro. When Terrence Crawford was breathing down, Errol Spence's neck, then, he ain't even fought nobody good as Kell Brook. Clobber Kell Brook. This is clobbering time. He ain't fought nobody good as Sean Porter. Clobber Sean Porter. Well, he need to fight Keith Thurman. Like, nah, nigga, stop the running. What you ever heard that song by Farside? Can't keep running away. Come on. With Jermall Charlo, Pappy never taught him how to knock a nigga out. It's part of the song. Now they said, well, David Morrell, man, he ducked David Morrell, man. These black boxing fans, man, just like these black men out here every day, these niggas is weak, bro. They weak. That's why these women be getting up, be messing with other women, bro. I don't blame them, bro. Y'all niggas is weak, bro. Y'all is weak. If you weak in a niche sport in boxing and talking about boxing and y'all weak in that aspect of it, bro. I ain't no Ronnie Trey and David Morrell. Maybe used to. Y'all, if y'all this week on boxing and y'all making, sucker narratives for people, just imagine what your girl dealing with, bro. Most of y'all niggas ain't got no woman, but you know what I'm saying? Just imagine what she dealing with, bro. That niggas is weak, bro. That's why these women go take silicone and go take strap-ons and stuff of that from another woman because y'all niggas weak. David Morrell, man, most of these niggas can't even spell David Morrell. Most of these dudes ain't even never seen him fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he did see him fight. It wasn't live, bro. It wasn't live. He picking on Charlo in this weight class where David Morrell is and this, that, and he just sit there and think like, bro. And David Benavidez ain't seek out Jermall Charlo. Jermall Charlo seeked him out. Come on. And on top of that, Jermall Charlo the one that hid behind his people away from David Morrell. Come on. He'd rather wait for Canelo, and David Benavidez rather fight him to earn Canelo. There's a difference. But if he never called out David Benavidez, would nobody be asking for this, bro? David Benavidez said he go to Texas to go whoop his ass. They hiding behind David Morrell, bro. But if David Morrell came out today and said, well, I'll fight Charlo, man, the winner can get Benavidez, then they'd be like, what have David Morrell done? He only got 6 fights. Who's Kelvin Henderson? You know, is TJ Henderson from Smart Guy? Like, come on, man. Look at him. He like a big ass TJ Henderson. You know what I'm saying? So just let you know how weak these niggas is out here today, bro. A lot of y'all weak, bro. Just being real, bro. Like Charleston White said, a lot of y'all don't even know how to process getting punched. A lot of these niggas ain't never been in a street fight, bro. In a street fight, I strike man quicker than lightning. You seen what happened in my last fight? I lightning. Come on now. Only real heads, hip hop heads know that one. And all my NYC people know that one. Come on. Come on. But it's, you know, and I guarantee you, if David Morrell put the barrel on, put the gun on, put the snub nose on Charlo, they'd be saying, Charlo ain't did nothing, man. Charlo ain't did nothing, man. I mean, Morrell ain't did nothing, man. Morrell got 6 fights, this, that, and the third. You know, Charlo need to be a man of his word. All you got is my boss and my word. And Charlo don't look like he got neither right now. So, hey, it is what it is. You already know I'm going to keep it funky. You need to jump in there, thump with Benavidez. You know, he can hang Jermaine with Benavidez. If you win, then turn around and get at Canelo, earn it. You know, but I got some more news coming about him later, or rumors coming about him later. So hold on, keep a turning alert. All right. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live, drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit my link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. New podcast up from last night. It's always day after 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I go late after a fight, it'll be up 9 Eastern, the same day, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Spotify, Anchor, I'm going to expand them pretty soon to Google and Apple and some other places. So just be patient with me. But check out the Boxing News playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. You have some issues with the get notifications, unsubscribe, or hit the bell icon button, resubscribe, then hit the bell icon button, hit all notifications. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.